Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umbra Rays, and today it's News Day, and you know how excited we get about News Day, especially when there really hasn't been anything for a while. The Hayu event was not very exciting. It was not even a good stamina sink for most people, so a lot of us on the JP side have been waiting for something, and now our prayers have been answered. Say hello to the moment all of you people have been waiting for. Yes, it is time. It is finally time. You may celebrate if you like. It's totally fair on this one. It happened. It finally happened. Kefka and Shadow are getting a 5/7-star version. And no, I'm not joking about this. This is pretty exciting, to say the least. I mean, this is awesome. We've been memeing about this for a while, about a 7-star Shadow. Alum finally had the balls to do it. Now, with that being said, we need some better music for this. Yeah, we all love... Come on, we had to do Dancing Mad for this one. That's right, Kefka and Shadow are coming to the game. These are not upgrades, these are brand new versions of the characters. So get excited, all you FF6 fans, because these are the characters you've probably been waiting for. So this is our raid event for the end of the month. So much for Kingdom Hearts Part 2. Maybe it's coming in the near future, though. Anyway, let's take a look at the characters, because as you'll notice, there is no 4-star or 3-star. This is a kind of a common thing now on the JP side, but say hello to Great Mage Kefka. His TMR is a accessory, 12 defense, 15 magic stat, and 10 spirit with silence, confuse, and petrify resistance. Boy, does this feel like a power creep on the mage. Accessories. This is actually a really great thing for anybody who is just loving the mages. This seems like just a absolutely awesome thing. Even though it, is kind of his clothes, so shouldn't it not be an accessory? Shouldn't it be like an armor? Oh well. Still a really high and just a great statted item. This TMR is absolutely awesome. I might even use a blank Moogle container on this one because there's almost no chance I'm going to get this unit. So now let's take a look at the Super TMR. The Super TMR is a materia 50% magic plus equip magic dual hand. So basically it's true dual hand magic bonus plus 50% magic. I'm guessing that it'll probably be 50% true dual hand magic, which is a big deal for mages. Mages have been looking for a really good source of true dual hand magic. This is great for just a mass load of units. Really, I really do mean that. It's great for Terra, it's great for X-Death, it's great for Soul, even though X-Death doesn't have natural dual wield, but it just follow me. Basically, any source that you can get of true dual hand magic is it's true dual hand. Okay. Alright, never mind. I take it all back. For some reason, my brain thought wield. It's not true dual wield, it's true dual hand. It's slightly less exciting, but for anybody who is not been spending money on the game and hasn't gotten Carlet, then you need a source, and this might be good. Well, now I'll have to wait and see. Darn it, I thought it was true dual wield. Okay. I'm sure someone's already typed the comment, it's not true dual wield, it's true dual hand. But it is true dual hand magic. My mistake. Now, talking about Kefka's kit is a... Oh, something dropped on the floor. That's interesting. Limit Burst is an AoE damage and Spirit Break, so should be a pretty high magic damage. Given that Kefka is a pretty fan favorite, I would expect this version to finally be the version that people are going to use quite well. Now, looking at his skill set, he is Ice, Lightning, and a Dark magic attacker. So he has 3 different elements: single target Ice damage ability, AoE Lightning and Lightning in Peril, AoE Dark damage, and damage up on consecutive use. So he might pair pretty well with the new version of X-Death and the new version of Golbez. If they're all Chaos Wave Chainers, then hey, there you go. You bad guys stick together, I guess. While it suits them. W ability, 7 stars, has an AoE damage plus Ice, Dark, and Lightning Imperil, so that's going to be pretty interesting. He also has a Self-Magic Up and Enable Quad ability for 4 turns, so this is going to be the big thing on him. Can he keep Quadracasting up as much as CG Terra? If he can, this should be a really interesting mage to get your hands on. Now, other than that, the only problem is, obviously, mages lately between Soul, X-Death, and Terra have all been pretty close in terms of damage output. Soul being able to, you know, clear Al's trial was pretty neat. Probably Terra could too. I haven't really been keeping up with that. But big thing will be Quadracasting. Can he keep up with it? If not, probably not. But now it's time for the legend, Assassin Shadow. And Assassin Shadow's TMR is a materia 50% attack up with a katana and physical damage versus humans. So killer plus a 50% attack. Wow. Maybe I won't get Kefka's. Maybe I'll get this. Katanas are in a really good place lately ever since the Gilgamesh Kai and Hackstar have come out. So that's just an incredible materia. That's just really great. Speaking of amazing things, let's talk about his super TMR. Katana, 186 attack, grant, AoE damage, and chance of stomp. This super TMR is nuts. 186 attack, katana that can be dual wielded. Wow, the Lich Spear, from the Lich trial on the JP side, the one that gives you the Longinus Spear, this is potentially really good too. Wow, that is just insane. Looking at his kit, Limit Burst is a single target damage and self-attack up, so it sounds like he'll be a bit of a damage dealer. He's also a debuffer and an ailment attacker. Okay, ailment's not so good. AoE damage and chance to paralyze, single target damage, and self man-eater buff, AoE dark imperil, and self dark imbue. So he does have a element. Put him with Primrose, and they probably get along really well. Self provoke and evade 3 physical attacks, which is kind of a neat little ability. W ability, and in his 7 stars, he gets a single target damage, as well as defense down, unlocks another ability for 2 turns, and that other ability is a single target damage up on consecutive uses. So, sounds like he'll be an interesting mix of damage and darkness. It seems to be the theme of this banner is just dark elements. Gotta say, Shadow, the ailment isn't super exciting. Depends on how good his debuffing is, but he could be interesting. He could be an interesting damage dealer. Definitely feels maybe a little bit like Locke with status effects, and that's a little less exciting. Really depends if he has a good chaining outlet. But the dream's alive. Here is 7-star Shadow. And of course, it wouldn't be a banner without a step up. And here it is, 25k 3 times. No 10-step, don't worry about it. 5k each time, with the last step guaranteeing you either a Kefka or a Shadow, and step 3 guaranteeing you a random rainbow. So that's pretty nice. Looking at the event itself, this event is a raid event. There's some items to get your hands on. A rod with 93 magic, throwing weapon, 82 attack, closed, 20 attack, 13 defense, 3 spirit, materia, 20% attack with katana up, 20% magic with rod. So yeah, nothing super exciting for long-term players. For new players, you know, there's some good equipment here, especially for mages. To get a 93 magic staff off of a raid is fine. It's fine. But yeah, there's also a little bit of other news. Say hello to the 3- and 4-star battles. That's right. It is going to be a series of battles where you can only bring 3 stars or 4-star base units to it. So that's pretty cool. This is something we've been asking for a long time. Hopefully it won't be insanely difficult, because I don't think it needs to be insanely difficult. I don't think this is something that should be geared towards whales. But until we see, you know, it's just going to be wait-and-see game, but it could be fun to finally have a use for 3 and 4 star characters. Now, for beating these, you actually get trust coins, a pretty good amount, 2, 2, and 300. Oh, looks like there's a 100 here too. We'll have to wait and see, but hey, it's something new to do with your units. So yes, maintenance will be taking place on January 21st. It will be a full 5-hour maintenance. The raid event is being added, new units, and the rarity restriction battles, which I assume is the big thing that's going to take up a ton of time. Now, how are these rate restriction battles going to be a regular thing? Or are there going to be lots of them? We don't know yet. We don't know if this is just a one-time thing or a big continuous thing. I assume it will be more continuous, but how continuous? Don't know. But yeah, the big excitement here is definitely Kefka and Shadow coming to the game as 7-star units. It is something that has been long joked in the community, but here it is. It's finally time that Shadow and Kefka step out of the shadows? Anyway, we'll definitely be taking a look at their the data on Monday, which is still in the middle of which is going to be at the start of my big move, so I don't know exactly how well that will go, but I'll do my best to try and get those impressions up really quickly, and I'll definitely throw at least a few tickets at this event, because the proposition of getting a 5-star Shadow, well, it's the stuff that dreams are made of. Yeah, we'll throw some tickets at it. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. 7-star Shadow. I hoped I'd be dead before this happened. See you next time.